Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With the season drawing to a close, so much at stake in the fight for a playoff berth.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome everyone to the Music City, just a stone's throw from the Country Music Hall of Fame. We are at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. On first down, Simeon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Broncos a first down. So here, the men in charge are... Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Here's Simeon now on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down, 9 yards to go. They'll run it now out of the gun. A little 360. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. From the gun on 3rd, Simeon. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball down.
So the Titans are forced to punt as Brett Kern is on to do the honors. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. So this game's not very far along, and he's already found the end zone once, and now he started this drive with another big gain, another first down run. I've got to wonder if I'm the defensive coordinator, what do I do in this situation? It's only the first quarter, but do I go ahead and sell out and try and slow him down and make him beat me another way? Because the risk is if I don't, he ends up having a monster game.
To throw on second is Simeon. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Sammy Hill in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
You know, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against them.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30, past the 20, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there, 93 yards, and the Broncos will extend their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Here's Brett Kern now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And coming out now, the Broncos. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time.
And now the rookie's free. 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as, that is as good as you can do, I guess. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
Let's go, guys.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Our eyes shift now to the Tennessee defense here. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And, partners, you understand very well from our time together and visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But
so the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there with an unbelievable 5th touchdown of the game. And the Broncos add on. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back.
Here's Brett Kern now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, guys.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. Joining only Gale Sayers, his men with a 6-touchdown performance in a single game. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they...
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
So the Broncos coming out now. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed as that's going to move the chains. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Antoine Blake, the corner, in on the stop. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Off of play action, Simeon surveying the field. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Simeon. His throw incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And some room to roam now. And cuts out right sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. Setting the NFL mark with his 7th touchdown of the game. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to...
Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, guys.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. We focus our attention on the Titans defense now. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, gotten pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they'll go on the ground. Fighting through. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Now let's go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there, extending the NFL record with his 8th touchdown of the game. And the Broncos add on. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Detroit! Detroit!
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass. Simeon. He's going to loft. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd?
After the interception, here's Simeon. He's got time in the pocket. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Now let's go.
On first down, Simeon. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now let's go.
Here's Simeon now on second down. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here's Brett Kern now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. This will be fielded at the 17. "35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a first down throw, Simeon. He's got time. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there, shattering the NFL record with his 9th touchdown. And the Broncos add on. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Simeon on first down. Finding time. And his throw is incomplete. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
Second and 10, Simeon again. And some room to maneuver. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there, making a mockery of the NFL record books with his 10th touchdown of the game. And the Broncos continue to pour it on.
I know Paul Revere.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Double tight, double tight. All right, here we go.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll give it to him right up the gut. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. What a spin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. A second spin.
Turning and turning and turning.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Virgil Green, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos add on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like...
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
7 yards to go on second down. One receiver left, two to the right. Surveying the field. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, You're really almost discrediting their work.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 4. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th. Simeon able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will take over at the 20. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Denver getting set to take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. Backing up. Great protection. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game, and however it turns out, it turns out.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Simeon out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Broncos continue to pour it on.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Tennessee,